Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Weekly Horoscope from April the 25th Sunday to the 1st of May Saturday. And this is for you coming from Libra. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email, and based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and especially reading your palms, I will talk to you about your next 9 years. Age by age, calendar year by calendar year. I'll show you how to connect to that powerful side inside you, which is called the soul. You will become somebody very special when you have connected to that. And I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers once and for all, and a lot of other information. We'll talk about that later. You coming from Libra, Sunday, the 25th of April, be very careful of accidents. Accidents can be not only physical, they can be verbal accidents like arguments, they can be emotional accidents like conflict, and of course, they can be physical accidents. So take the soft approach with everything that you do. Use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a language which is soft in the morning and afternoon of Sunday, the 25th April, and drive very slowly if you're driving around. Evening and nightfall, these bad planets follow you as well, creating the same mischief of accidents in every area of your life. Be careful, evening and nightfall, disappointments are waiting. In fact, the whole day, disappointments are waiting. Be very careful what you promise people. Be very careful that what people promise you, people suspect their motives. Evening, nightfall, morning, afternoon. And evening, nightfall, you have to be careful. Accidents while you're driving around are possible. Don't stay too late. Avoid people who are bad company, like wanting to drink too much. And you can easily get into an argument if you're not careful in the evening nightfall period. You may meet somebody who may give you some information job wise or business wise. So maybe go out in the evening nightfall, meet this person, and then go home early. Monday, the 26th of April, that's a wonderful morning and afternoon. Wonderful because long term planets are traveling. And hour by hour, they make your morning and afternoon luckier and luckier and luckier for you. And the chances of you gaining in one way or another, whether at job, good news, whether in business, good news, whether meeting people, whether conducting, what are you ever doing, you'll do it extremely well. There's a kind of a bonding that's going on in the morning and afternoon with these planets. So hour by hour, whoever you deal with, there's a wonderful bonding of a long-term nature going on. You can apply that to the romance you want, go chase for it, and you'll develop very nicely for you. Have lunch with somebody, and you'll get a full lot of good information or help or support. Evening and nightfall, these planets also follow you, and they bring plenty of good news for you. So it's worthwhile going out in the evening nightfall. But there are two planets there, be careful. One is the planet of accident. So don't stay up too late, having a really good time, drinking one glass of wine after another. Go home early. And the other is be careful. Somebody may be jealous of you in the evening nightfall. So don't explore your plans too openly. Once you notice that somebody you don't like, then just keep your plans to yourself and go home early. Tuesday, the 27th of April, is a very nasty morning and afternoon for you. If ever things can go wrong, they will go wrong. And your own character, your personality will be not so good. You will easily want to provoke other people, scold them, show your bad temper as well. So stop all that. Otherwise, you'll make your morning and afternoon worse and worse and worse, whether at work, whether in business. The desire for failure will become very easily if that's what you want. Well, expose yourself to risk, whether financial, bodily, emotionally, and you'll be failing. So you don't want to try anything of the sort. Just lie low. Attend to your responsibilities at work and business. Make sure you do well there. Otherwise, the finger of blame will also be at you. And move away from anybody aggressive in the morning and afternoon. And the same thing in the evening, nightfall. These planets follow you. It's not worth going out anywhere. Stay in the sanctity, in the peacefulness of your own home. If you can't find the peaceful at your own, then go out. But try and be by yourself because there's conflict with any kind of people you are with. Either they make the conflict, you make the conflict. It all ends with anger. So tell yourself to keep the peace, take the soft approach, use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language is soft. You will be just fine after that. Wednesday, the 28th of April. That's not a good morning and afternoon for you as well. There's every chance that you will show some kind of pride in whatever you do. Don't do that. You want to be part of a team as much as possible. And teamwork will keep you safer because on your own, you're going to be sticking out like a sore thumb, always looking for trouble with the words you use and the actions you use. So find the peace in the morning and afternoon by using words which are soft, be negotiable, and you will do better in the morning and afternoon. Chances are you won't, but chances are you can. Person unnecessarily, no tolerance for people, no teamwork with people. Well, why do you want to go out then? Stay at home, lock yourself up, let the there's some emotional planets there as well who are some kind of bad news. So be careful, evening and nightfall, bad news can come as well. Thursday, the 29th of April. It's a working day, it's a business day. Wow, there are too many planets here which are totally emotional. They make you oversensitive, they make you moody, they make you very changeable in your habits, which is not good. So, your changeability is a problem on this Thursday, the 29th of April. Well, tell yourself the goal at place of work is to get your commitments going. Focus on what wise because the lack of focus is very easy to make sure your deadlines are seen. There's some kind of blame wants to come as well. Your imagination may be good, keep it to yourself for the morning and afternoon. Evening and nightfall is emotional planets follow you. No harm now with the emotional planets evening and nightfall. But I would rather you don't expect the moon. If you don't expect the moon, then you'll be fine. Otherwise, there's going to be a disappointment. There's somebody you could meet in the evening and nightfall. There's somebody you could meet in a most what's the word? In a most unknown way, suddenly and unexpectedly. So you may want to go in the evening nightfall and see whether you can meet somebody you can benefit from. That would be Thursday, 29th April, evening and nightfall. Friday, the 30th of April, you have to be careful that you will tend to be very stubborn and dominating, and you wouldn't be negotiable at all. Well, that will prove to be a problem. So tell yourself on Friday, 30th of April, morning and afternoon, whether at work, whether in business, show respect to your superiors. Don't try to teach them. Try to hear what they have to say. And if you are the person who is the boss, try not to be too bossy. Be negotiable, be flexible, and you'll do much, much better, whether job wise, business wise. Have lunch with somebody. And that somebody may be a bit dominating, just tone down with it. Never mind. What you want is to get some news from that somebody. Evening and nightfall, these planets follow you, and you'll be that same stubborn person, the person who's overconfident, and for no rhyme or reason, you'll be seen to be very pushy unnecessarily. Use words which are soft, a tone of voice which is soft, a body language which is soft. Nobody will think you are that way. It's good to be out and about, although these nasty planets are there, because there are two planets there. One which want to make you say something very creative and to benefit from that. And one perhaps to meet somebody that you would like to tie up with for a romance or a partnership of some kind. So go out and meet that and be flexible and negotiable, and you'll score some good points. Saturday, the 1st of May, that's not a good morning and afternoon. No need to show this level of tolerance that getting lower and lower. Don't be overconfident as well. And never in any way want to criticize anybody in the morning and afternoon. It'll backfire on you. What you want is support for all your plans. In fact, I'd rather you don't take the lead. I'd rather you don't make any decisions in the morning and afternoon. Let somebody else do that. Because you'll just get it all wrong. That's how the plan is. Evening and nightfall emotional planets are there. These emotional planets make you moody, they make you changeable. On top of that, some of these planets from the morning and afternoon will also be there. So be careful, you'll end up being a person unnecessarily stubborn and dominating. Well, remember all that. So if you have to be out evening, nightfall, be flexible, be negotiable, be the nice person that you really are. and you'll be able to do better in some way or another in the evening nightfall period. Now, about this 90-minute session. Yes, I've promoted that because I want you to be lucky for your next 9 years, age by age, calendar year by calendar year. I will talk to you how the timetable will be. I will show you how to connect with your soul. That will make you the most powerful person in your own way. And all that niceness and that wonderful cleverness and that wonderful aura that it will build, giving you levels of intuition as well. All that can happen when you connect with your soul. I'll show you how the system works and how the system works where lotteries are concerned. I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers your way, using your energies and involving your soul as well. And your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions, all these energies. It'll be a power packed 90 minutes. All my clients say I leave them breathless with all this information I give them. And it's time you got it as well, so that you can step up to becoming somebody very, very special. Here's my email again. Send me this email just for USD $50. Step up to the next level, and you will see that the specialities in you work. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you and goodbye.